Next, let's talk about tenant access rights in NSX. First, for the hosted private cloud model, if a tenant is subscribed to managed networking services, consider providing them with read-only access to the NSX project where the resources are deployed. This allows you to add guardrails and prevent SLA violations. For co-managed or self-managed, you could provide full access at the NSX project level to the tenant. Here in NSX Manager, I have a project created for a tenant named Echo. If I switch to that project, I am only able to see resources assigned to the Echo project. By creating a user in this specific project, they can only edit what is assigned to the project, so you can allow them full rights to their tier 1, but prevent them from modifying settings on the tier 0. As you can see from within the tenant, I can edit things such as enabling route advertisement for static routes and save the settings. For the managed private cloud and public cloud models, where cloud directors leveraged as the tenant access point for environments. When you are delivering managed network services, leverage cloud director rights bundles to control what a tenant can do. For example, you can create 2 tenant bundles for networking, one where a tenant has rights to edit settings and one where the tenant has view-only rights to those network settings. And then you apply the appropriate rights bundle to each tenant based on the access you want them to have. You can see here I have a rights bundle called full tenant rights bundle that allows tenants to manage their own network settings. When I edit the rights, you can see under network rights that I have assigned the ability for the tenant to manage the distributed firewall, manage many of the gateway services, IP spaces, org VD networks, and load balancing settings. For tenants who are subscribed to managed networking services, you can provide them, again, with a read-only view so they can see settings but cannot edit them. And this will provide the guardrails to prevent them from making changes that can impact your contractual SLAs provided around networking components, uptime, and change management. You can see I have a rights bundle here called Manage Network Tenants Rights that allows tenants to view only to network settings. When I edit these rights, you can see under networks that I have assigned the ability for view only to the same settings I showed in the full rights bundle.